Howdy, revellers. To drink or not to drink? That is the question. And this has been coming for a little while. We're fast approaching Christmas now. And so it's kind of on my mind, you know. So let me just give you a quick update on my present position. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you will know that I quite successfully gave up the consumption of alcohol. It wasn't very easy, but as I said in those videos, I wasn't physically addicted to the stuff. I'm not. I just like it too much, basically. I'm psychologically addicted to it. So I managed to give up, and for about 3 months I was completely alcohol free. I never used the word I've been sober for 3 months because I was never drunk in the first place. You know, that's not the way I drank. I didn't drink to seek unconsciousness or to fall over. I just drank more than was good for me, and it was damaging my body over long periods of time. And then we started approaching November, when my year's visa was due to run out, and I knew that I'd made a long while prior to that a terrible mistake with my bank account, partly because I didn't know the rules. You have to have quite a large amount of money in your bank account for round about 4 or 5 months before you apply for the visa. And that's the way I got it before. So I thought that was all that was required. However, I didn't know that once you'd got your visa, the money had to stay in your bank account. And of course, it didn't, because I was having problems with that particular account at the time. I transferred the money out in bits and pieces from that to a new account with a different bank that was specifically for that purpose. And so it became impossible to prove to anyone that for that period of time I had the requisite amount of money in a Thai bank or banks in this country. And I knew it was going to be a problem, and it was. They basically threw out my visa application for my next annual visa. And stress affecting me the way it did, the way it does, in fact, towards the end of towards the end of October, when the date was starting to loom, I started drinking again. Not desperately badly or anything like that, just having a couple of beers. I managed to get my new visa, and now all that is squared away. Knock on wood for good luck. But I continued drinking for about a month after that, and I started to notice the changes in myself again. First, the amount that I was drinking was gradually creeping up and up and up, very slowly. You know, it started off as 1 bottle a day, then it went to 2, and then I thought, well, I might as well go out and buy a bottle of gin and have a gin and tonic, and so on and so on. And I started seeing the changes in myself. For a start, I started to bloat up again. My skin started to deteriorate, because if you consume a lot of alcohol, it's basically a poison, and it messes up your body's ability to regenerate itself. So my skin was starting to become patchy and scaly again, and all the old aches and pains started to come back again. You know, pains in my lower back and my right hand rear side, which may or may not be my liver, and then also pains under my rib cage, which is almost certainly my pancreas crying for mercy. So eventually I realized that this couldn't carry on. So December the 1st, I just decided to stop again, and I did. It was perfectly easy. like I said, I'm not addicted physically to the stuff. So if the reason behind it is strong enough to overcome my desire, then I can stop quite easily. And I haven't had any alcohol now for 3 weeks, and already I'm feeling so much better. It takes the best part of 2 weeks for the alcohol to be cleared out of, sorry, for the poisons in the alcohol to be cleared out of your body. In fact, I didn't get my first good night's sleep until 13 days after I quit, because another thing that the alcohol destroys is your nightly sleep. You don't sleep right. It was taking me a long time to go to sleep. I was waking up with, breathing difficulties, and I was feeling tired throughout the following day all the time. And obviously waking up with a partial hangover is no great shakes as well. So now all those symptoms have gone away again. So, I'm starting to feel pretty good. So now, to drink or not to drink. And we know what happened last year at this time. I had all sorts of fanciful drunkard's plans for last Christmas, all sorts of little rituals, places I was going to go, things I was going to drink, all this kind of crap, and it only lasted for the first night, Christmas Eve, and I made myself so sick on Christmas Eve I couldn't eat my Christmas dinner on Christmas Day, and basically I called a halt to the whole thing, and I never drank again after last Christmas. That was it. So what's the plan for this year then? Well, I am going to have a drink over Christmas, but it's going to be low key and it's going to be very controlled, and there are no rituals that are going to be served, no drinking rituals. I'm being assisted here by the fact that most of the places I would have liked to have gone are just not open due to COVID. So really there's hardly anywhere to go. So I'm going to shoot a video on Christmas Day, knock on wood for good luck. And it's going to be basically a walk on the beach and a tour around the different places. And if I take a beer, you'll see it. And obviously I'll have some wine with my Christmas dinner, assuming I cook it. I still haven't got a turkey, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get a turkey because there are no Falang around. They haven't stocked turkeys in the supermarkets this year. Although Central Phuket Mall have got a really fantastic deli in there, and they have a turkey carvery, so I can get some pre-cooked turkey and just bring that home and cook my own vegetables, and away I go, So anyway, you'll see what happens to me. Let's hope I survive the 3 days, because that's all it's going to be. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. After that, I stop again. Finished. And okay, just to let you know, keep you in the loop, and let's see how I get on this year. Bye-bye.